And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So man aboard. Now batting Taylor Trammell. This one high in the air to left center. Soderstrom in position. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Cam Smith.
Right fielder, Cam Smith.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Just
that's the ball.
Missed.
That's down.
Diaz off of first with 2 away. In for a strike. Now 3-1. Swings through that.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. On to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Foul ball. The 0-1. Well struck right field. Out of here. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball outside.
Just missed. That's to 3rd. Fires across the diamond. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's out.
He's just
ball.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Trammell coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Astros, The short
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Kurtz over to second. How about that double play? Base is empty after the double play. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, went around. 0-1.
Ball.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball inside. And the count's full.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. Third out. Back here in Houston as we go to the top of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Geloff swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Line drive, knocks it down. Zips it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Alvarez under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Misses inside. They're down 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Paredes in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Comes up empty.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Cortez should have this one, and there's 1 down. One out, man at first. Carlos Correa up. Next for the Astros. And that one is inside, ball 1. One now. And he swings through that one. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston, stepping in, Henry Bolte.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That's the ball.
Pena. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeehaw.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2.
And that's awfully
outside.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Popped up. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Taylor Trammell. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Luis Medina.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That one fouled off. Medina, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Smith at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Well, that's where you want to be right there, all over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
That one misses,
ball.
and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He is struck out, and he is walked. Late swing fouled off. Trammell, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Ball.
Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Lang. Nate Pearson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And the 1-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The A's looking to add another. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Should be extra bases. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Big at bat for Brent Rooker now.
Ball.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ball to strike. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Zach Geloff.
Third baseman, Zach Geloff.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Left fielder.
Next up. The A's, Tyler Soder. So they bring on the veteran, Steven Oker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First pitch swinging. And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. Hit on the ground to short. Wilson fires to first on the run, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So a man.
Now pitching to the Athletics, number 36, Logan Harris.
That's the ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very...
Runner takes off. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going. Gone. He sends it out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3. And now it's Christian Walker. Fouled off left side. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Paredes now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that skips in the dirt. Inside, almost got him. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman.
Man at first with one gone. So next up for Houston, Carlos Correa.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher on here, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Fouled off. He was late.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In for a strike. And the count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one in the air, right field, and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And next to hit for Houston, Yainer Diaz.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And that's disengagement number 2. In the air, right field. 2 down. Here's Taylor Trammell, 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
Strike 2. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The Stros with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That's out to center field. Bolte under it. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Henry Bolte.
Number 33.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next is shortstop.
Back to the top of the order. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Out, number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered in this game. Bunt attempt, popped up, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Foul ball there. 0-1 down.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
High fly ball, right field. Cortez on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. In the air to left center, Bolte on the move to the gap. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Jeremy Pena will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that misses.
That's outside.
1-2 the count. That one to first. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Okert, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. The 1-2, and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Trammell under it. 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 down. Base is empty. A.J. Blueball will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
No, that's out. See ya.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. So they turn to their closer, Justin Sterner.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
No, that missed.
That one finds the zone. 1-2.
Ball out.
The Astros down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. And that one is lifted in the air. Bolte settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. set to start the ninth in this one. Leading off, Carlos Cortez. And that one hit to first. Walker takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 1-2 here. Ripped to right, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Job of driving that pitch.
Josh Hader on the pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Way out front for strike two. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Next up for the A's, Henry Volte. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Strike two. And down on strikes. Back here in Houston, last chance for the home team. Carlos Correa digs in now.
Yeehaw!
Outside
That's a ball.
low. And the count even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No, ball.
In the air to left center. Volte on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. No question about this one. It's out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Taylor Trammell, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Just off the inside edge. One out, base is empty, and a run in. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's off the mark.
Ball.
And that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
This one in the air, right field. Cortez on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay, save.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Swings through the sweeper.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Misses outside. Ball 2.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come.
Hit on the ground to short. And just one out remaining for Houston. Oh, he throws it away. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.